This is a guy who now has learned to speak because of Neuralink. Let's take a look at this. I want to watch this. Well, this one's not even working either, so let me just go back up. I'll scroll up and see if I can find it here.
There we go.
I'm talking to you with my mind.
Approximately 80 to 90% of people with ALS lose the ability to speak. As
We're starting off with reducing human suffering. Our first product is called telepathy, and that enables someone who has lost the ability to command their body to be able to communicate with a computer, and the ability to do consensual telepathy.
Voice clinical trials investigating how brain-computer interference can restore the ability to communicate for those with severe speech impairment.
In January of 2026, Ken became the second participant to receive a Neuralink implant for voice. He will be able to think, and his device will speak for him. And it will sound like him. It will be OG Ken from way back in 2020 before his voice changed.
Okay.
I'm not certain about whether soulmates exist or not, but if they do, you're mine. I took one look at your dating profile and I was like, wow. I was smitten.
Ken and I had a whirlwind romance. We met on eHarmony.
How about
and we actually texted for 19 hours straight. At the end of that day, he says, you know, can I call you? And when I heard Ken's voice, that was it. It was love at first sound, I guess is kind of the way it is.
Yeah.
After we met, we actually started a black car business. He drove people from the airport to meetings. It was at that point where we'd kind of started noticing things changing.
Uh-oh.
I noticed that when I tried to pay things up upside down, I would fall over.
It just wasn't normal. And during COVID is when we noticed his voice starting to change. In January of 2024, we received the news that Ken had ALS.
Oh my God.
I remember feeling kind of the
in my opinion, like, this is like one of the scariest fucking things, bro. Like, especially you're getting older. Like, I'm getting older now. I'm like 35. And like, it's like the fact that you can just get like RNG'd like this is like so scary. Like that guy from OnlyFans, like just dying from, guy's a billionaire, right? Just like dies from cancer at 43. Somebody else gets ALS and just like fucking crashes out like this. Like it's scary. It's really fucking scary, bro. Like
whole weight of the world, and it was really scary. I had already lost a husband. Yeah. I think Ken was worried that he was going to leave me alone again. And that was hard for you.
Yeah, I bet.
I like to go out. Like to be able to go and do things.
Jesus.
I can't even go shopping anymore.
Holy fuck.
And I can't get help. Lots of the time, because people don't understand my speech.
Yeah.
It's really frustrating.
Holy fuck.
It's not only just the muscles not working, but it's the fatigue. You don't realize how much energy it takes to talk until you don't have that energy to waste. And it really takes away independence.
Holy fuck. When he ALS specialist functional speech within 2 to 3 hours.
Our host got really quiet.
Wow.
It's the silence that comes with ALS. Was kind of one of the things I didn't realize when it started was going to be one of the things I noticed the most.
The Neuralink device gives us something that no other device can give us, which is a single neuron recording from thousands of channels simultaneously. The telepathy product is basically recording the neural activity from the small area in the motor cortex that involve in execution of hand and arm movements.
Okay.
But if we go only about 2 or 3 inches below, there's another brain area that's involved in execution of speech.
That's the part of mine that's messed up.
We first heard about Neuralink online.
I'm saying weird shit.
And when he saw that they had a patient registry open for people with ALS, he signed up that day.
He's a gamer.
When you have ALS, you have neuron degeneration. You're unable to transport the signal from your brain to your muscles. It's like a severed internet cable. And with the brain-computer interface, you
Damn.
interface, you bypass this pathway completely, and you can read directly from your brain to a device to do the things you want to do.
What the fuck?
Like most ALS patients, Kenneth was losing his ability to speak. It was slow.
And you see, bro, he has a gaming PC. Look at that shit, man. God damn. And you see, by the way, the controller's not on the top anymore. It means he's using that shit.
It was slow, it was tiring and difficult, and it's something that is progressively getting worse. And so the real value of the brain-computer interface is that it would give Kenneth his voice back. He'd be able to speak comfortably for hours on end by no longer having to speak out loud, but rather just intend to move his mouth silently in a way that's extremely comfortable.
Yeah.
He was so excited, and I could tell he was excited. I could tell he was a bit nervous.
Elon said the benchmark for Neuralink will be whether you can play StarCraft 2 with it. Honestly, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Like, I would say it's like you have like two ends of, because like, you know, you think about the amount of like actions that need to be taken. Like there's that. And then there's also something like Rocket League, right? Where like you have the two like ends where it's a game with like a high degree of complexity and then a high degree of like form and like behavior, right? I guess it's a better way to say it. Like, how can I say it in a better way? It makes more sense. It's like there's a difference between like high levels of like actions versus a very particular type of action. Precision,
concern I was the
but StarCraft 2 is a really good one.
Because my capacity is lower.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was going home.
Ken had surgery, and they sent him home the next day.
Damn.
It was such a smooth process.
So get the fuck out
You
of
would
here.
have never known sort of 2 days down the road that anything had ever happened.
Uh-huh.
We stayed in Dallas for a time after the surgery.
We just did our second voice participant surgery last week. Today will be our first day with BCI. We'll go in, show him how to use his charger, how to use his app, and we will guide him for some sentences to attempt to say, and we'll use that data to try to map neural intent to the actual words.
Yes, this is it. Awesome, they have that.
So when a user gets a brain-computer interface, it's sometimes important for them to play around with their behavior to see what works best.
That makes sense.
What we did was Kenneth slowed down a little bit and tried to enunciate kind of the individual sounds of his sentence. And really, like out of nowhere, we went from 0 to 100 with the model.
Rain in Spain says mainly on
decoded sounds, okay.
Spain. Ow!
Damn.
The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain.
I see. So they're using the, okay, I get it. You guys see what they're saying? I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to map out what his brain does whenever he wants to say those words, and that way they can do it without having the intermediary. So all he has to do is think those words.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah. I think that's what's happening.
Hello. Nice to see you, Charlie.
Nice to see you guys.
Good morning.
Come on in.
Good morning, Kenneth.
Good to see you.
Say that
We're still in an early
no, it's
phase
not part
here,
of it.
but Kenneth is helping us build the future.
We'll start with some data collection, just to collect some sentences. After that, we'll train some models and get going. We'll do these at half speed with mouthing. We'll just continue in that direction.
By the way, I think that there really has to be a lot of respect given for guys like this Because even though, I mean, you're definitely in like a scary position, being willing to be one of the participants to test technology like this, I mean, you don't know if something like this could go wrong. You know, there could be any infinite number of negative consequences that haven't even been conceived of. And this is a guy that was brave enough, willing enough to undergo this. It could be fatal, yeah, of course, right? And it could be worse. You know, he went through this, and it's going to be better for everybody in the future because of that. I think it's important to keep that in mind. It is. It's extremely brave. Decoding silent mouth. Oh, I see. So this is how they can. Yeah. So it's. I guess it's kind of like they're paving the road, right?
Siri, turn on lights in every room.
Bro, even he was like, damn, really? Wait, for real? What the fuck? Yeah. He's like, what?
I think this is awesome.
The goal is like we want him to be able to simply just intend to move his mouth, and for our BCI to decode his speech.
There we go.
I'm talking to you with my mind.
Nice work. What was different there?
And that's easy in my head.
Putting more effort in, more intention. It's modulating your neural signals more.
Holy fuck.
I am the very model of a modern major general.
Great.
Neuralink has given us not only Ken's voice back, but it's really given us a boost. It's given us the chance for Ken to kind of be a pioneer. What excited me, they fired it up and he told me that he loved me.
Man.
In OG Ken voice.
Based.
So emotional for me to hear it the way I heard it on the phone all those years ago.
Damn.
Yeah. Something else.
I am finally able to talk to you.
Damn.
We're going to continue advancing the quality of the sensors, the number of the sensors.
That's the thing. This is the worst it's ever going to be. Y'all think about that. It's never going to be worse than this. Isn't that crazy?
We want to build a system that goes directly from the brain to voice in real time. And Kenneth will have instantaneous feedback and control of this voice.
Everyone gets his own color.
Will be blue.
I am going to pay 3 to play Search for Life.
I will take 3.
You're going to do that?
Yes, please. I'm done with my turn.
Neuralink has given me a purpose. We work together.
Sorry, I'm getting a little bit annoyed because my friend Alec would always want us to play this game. And I always hated this game, but he would always... Because I was thinking, like, is this the same game? I think it's the exact same game. This game would annoy the fuck out of me.
To make this thing better.
Yeah, it's back in the day.
Maybe I can't go endless, but I can participate in research.
True.
And can give feedback.
Yep.
It will give us back a voice. And the voice is a very important thing to have.
Damn.
It would be a total waste of who I am. But I didn't do all the good you probably do. What?
Nope.
The more I turn out.
Damn.
Good to be with the Lord. And that's the number one reason I'm doing this. Because I'm doing good for others. And that is the best thing of all.
You are the captain of your own ship.
Damn.
Make the most of what you're given in life.
Man. That's badass, isn't it? That's incredible. Holy fuck. Like, I love these videos. And, like, honestly, I think, like, again, like, this shit's it's only going to get better, right? It's only going to get better. It's only going to improve. Like, I am so fucking happy to see this. And it's like, people never think about this. Life change forever, finding a good way. Yeah, this is why we build. Yeah, exactly. Will vision be restored in the future? Oh, that's a big one. That's a really big one. Yeah, I don't know if they can do that or not. And as it made me tear up. I mean, I don't really get emotional for things, but like in general, like, I mean, I think it's incredible what they're doing. I think it's amazing what they're doing. So yeah, for those who come after, I guess so. And yeah, X-ray vision is possible. I mean, I guess eventually, like, I don't know if they have, like, that's probably, like, I think that they're probably going to be able to cure paralysis faster than they cure blindness. But I mean, I'm not working at Neuralink, so like, what the fuck do I know? But like, I think that they'll be able to, based off of what I understand. But like, I'm not an expert, right? Obviously. So who knows? Did you invest in a company? No, I haven't. I mean, I haven't really been paying much attention to it, right? But I wanted to show you guys this. It literally just came out while I was live, right? And I wanted to watch it just because I am very interested in this content, right? As somebody who has been an enjoyer of Sword Art Online, Log Horizon, and, you know, all these other ones, like, when I see something like this, I think to myself, just a little bit closer, just a little bit closer. Ooh, we're getting a little bit closer to it, right? And so that's why I'm thinking about it. And yes, I'm very, very happy to see this. This is awesome. Neuralink's restoring speech to those who have lost the ability to speak. I know, and I think it's going to continue. It's going to continue getting better, right? It's incredible.